What's up, toy lovers? Todd here, and we got in the Cosmic Legions from Forestman Studios. Pre-ordered book one last September, so it's been about 9 months. Uh, well worth the wait. Probably my favorite wave of figures in the 17 years I've been collecting. So I want to do a video of them because I don't do a lot of review videos. There's a lot of guys way better than me. I don't take the time to edit and all that, but these figures, we got to get as many videos out on them as possible. Eric and Cornboy and the boys, everybody at Four Horsemen just knocked it out of the park. So I'm just going to go through. This is the first wave of their Cosmic Legions. If you guys don't know, they are the ones that do the Mythic Legions line. I mean, they have their hands in everything. They've worked for Mattel, Hasbro, Super 7, NECA, you name it. They've done some work for these other toy lines, but go ahead and start looking at these. I believe it was 9 figures. Let's see, 11. Just awesome sculpting. A little bit of everything. So we'll just start off with, they made these insect figures that are just awesome. The wings on them are some of the best wings I've ever seen in an action figure. This guy is the Sphexian Block Commander. So basically, what this storyline is we're in like a prison, is where this is starting off, and the planet they're on, they mine this valuable resource that I think gives them power or rehabilitates them. I just think of it as maybe like steroids or something. And anyway, it's very, very valuable. And so this planet they're on, they're mining that, and there's a prison, and we're going to see this first wave of figures. We're going to have the warden, we're going to have the prison guards, we're going to have scientists, whatnot, and we're going to have some of the heroes, which are like actually the prisoners. But I believe this Sphexian insect group, this is the commander, so I basically see these guys as the main prison guards. But yeah, here's the wings. Just gorgeous. I'm not up on my insects. I should have done some research. Is this the thorax or this tail piece? That does come off. The wings do not separate. There's a little gap in between these two, but they don't spread out. The wings, obviously, you can move them, so you can have it up position or whatnot, or down. It's cool. They got like the spine coming through the armor of it. The antenna, and then what are these? The mandibles. So these have like striated teeth on this commander. You're going to see like a trooper. I think they're a little different on the trooper. Yeah, bring him up next. No, they are the same. They're just painted differently. So basically the same, they just different paint apps. The commanders, they got this I don't know, reddish color to the armor. The greener wings. What you'll notice if you're not into the Four Horsemen Studios stuff, their Mythic Legions. These guys are very, very detailed on their sculpting, which can take away, like, the only really negative is it might take away some of the articulation in their figures. That's a drawback for some people, but I've been all in with these guys for like 8 years. Love their stuff. Just, I mean, compared to Hasbro or Mattel and them, you're not gonna see the detail in the figures as you do on this stuff. But yeah, then these figures, they're gonna range $30 to $60 for most of them. But you're getting what you pay for. I mean, you're getting great sculpting, great detail. So what they've done with this line too is, like, the blasters and everything, they have these like translucent pegs, these posts, which are cool. And they put the hole just in one side of the weapon, so like this side, nothing, and this side will have the gap in it. I'll show you here. Let me get this guy down. So then, in their weapons, just one side has a little gap, which is cool because sometimes you'll, I know Hasbro, or is it Hasbro? They were putting them in both sides for their classified at the beginning. They're not anymore. Okay, so then we'll do the Sphyxian Prison Guard. So these would be the guards. That was the commander. So we've got same figure. He's just different colors. It's probably not going to show up. I mean, these blues and purples. His armor's green instead of that reddish orange. But just the paint apps they did on these, like with the different lighting, this purple and blues, that'll change. I mean, they're just beautiful. These figures are just remarkable. Probably, a lot of guys will do their top 5 figures of whatever year it is. I mean, these are going to be, a lot of these are probably my top 5 ever in 17 years of collecting. They're just remarkable. The commander had these extra arms also. I just didn't put them on because I had that rifle with him. But you can put these arms on, these little middle ones. These here in the middle, they come attached already to the figure. These 2 smaller ones do not. You put them in, the mandibles you put in, and the antenna you put in. They all went in smoothly. These were a little tough. I had to use a heat source. I used a dryer, hair dryer, to put these in. These and these went in no problem. The wings, hair dryer, they were a little tougher to get in. You can see the wings on these guys are they got yellowish, gold, browns. Just gorgeous wings. I don't know how they did it. I mean, these look like stained glass to me. It's just awesome. They're just so stellar. But again, same figure as the commander. They come with this staff weapon, and then they come with that blaster the commander had. But these guys, I have it right here. So the guards come with it's like a bone colored blaster, I guess. And then they come with the staff. The commander's blaster, the commander comes with this blaster. The one that he's holding, there was a weapons pack. So this one's from the weapons pack. It's just got more of a gloss paint job to it instead of a matte finish. And then couple other staffs that are just painted different, come with the different figures. Alright, so then let's see, we'll go to, they have 3 troop builders. If you guys are familiar with the line, they like to do troop builder figures that are basically just one solid color, no painted detail. You can see with the 2 figures I just showed you, I mean, look at the green armor, and they've got the blues. There's blue and green. I mean, look at the detail in the arms, hands, multicolors, 3 or 4 colors, everything, the weapons, everything is very detailed, a lot of paint apps. With these basic figures, they are just really a solid base color. So they have 3 of them with the Cosmic Legion's first book 1 line. Where's my other guy? And oh, here he is. So these are the 3 troop builders, and then what they do, since they don't have a lot of details in their weapons or the figures, is they'll list them for like around $25, $23 to $25. So it's a cheaper price point. I mean, that's what you're paying for Hasbro, whatnot. Yeah, they're gonna have more paint, but I mean, you're talking Star Wars Black Series or Marvel Legends, you're getting 1 weapon, 1 thing, 1 here or there. I mean, these guys, they're coming with weapons. These weapons, I mean, extra head sculpts with these guys. They all have. I'll show you that. I'll show you here in a minute. But basic figures. I mean, I troop builded. You know, you can buy 10, 12, 14, and get a good deal on these troop builders if you're really good with painting figures. I'm really not. I might try with these guys, or I might have a friend that's really good to paint them. But so this guy is the Tusk Sentry, and Tusk is like it's a group of all the planet, or I don't want to get this wrong here, but they have, I don't want to mess the story up. I should know it. I mean, it's been I've had 9 months to study up on this. Sorry, but you can read them up. I know Tusk is the kind of a guild or organization of rich and powerful, actually. So then this dude, he's the Tusk Sentry, and these guys all work in this prison facility, but it's also a lab. So like these dudes are also scientists, engineers, whatnot, but they're also trained in combat. So I think the sentries here, like this guy would be kind of more of your foot soldier, whatnot, your grunt, but could also help in helping with whatnot around the facility, maybe running some easy tests or clean up, I don't know. But these are all just basically one solid color. Again, you'll see great detail in the sculpting, just tons of detail. And then these figures all come with these ports in the forearms. And you'll see they have these little blaster weapons to plug in. But I'm going to show you here too, we have hologram images. And again, like all their weapons have 1 port on one side. So you could plug them into the waist and the back. And then these guys, you can also take this yellow visor off. Maybe. I've taken it off here. So there's a bunch of detail in there, so you could paint that up if you wanted. But these are the sentries. You got this ammo belt. Tons of detail. I'm going to have to get some of these painted up. Very cool. And then I'll do some side-by-side comparisons with other toy lines here too. I have other ones to show. So then we'll do this guy because he's kind of the same sculpt. This is the Tusk Science Officer. So again, these are scientists, engineers, and whatnot, but they're also trained in combat from reading up on them. So he's got this translucent blue, or it's clear. This is clear, sorry. It's painted blue in here, so it's similar to the guy we just looked at. It is a different head sculpt. It's wider here. It is different, but it's kind of similar what they did inside here. But see how they just painted all this blue and it makes it totally different effect. They come with these solid painted, silver rifles, pistols, ammo belts, very detailed. Again, if you're good at painting figures, buy a bunch of these. Is the way to go. I mean, I bought a bunch of them anyway, just true build, and then hopefully I'll get some of them painted up, or start to. So we got that guy, and then this is the third one. That's the considered troop builder, and this is a Tusk Engineer. It's a female figure. So basically, when they first started their Mythic Legions, they call them 1.0. The 1.0 were the bigger male figures. When they went to 2.0, they are their female and their elf figures. Vampire, the smaller figures, slender. So this is basically this would be a 2.0, and you can swap out different parts and whatnot between the Mythic Legions and the Cosmic. I've seen already a lot of people doing that. So anyway, let me get see, I'm already missing all the accessories and everything. So this figure came with a similar head to the other two male figures. They painted that middle portion red, and then it's got these red highlights, black. So this is the head that came on it. But they come with this extra alt head, like this alien head. And that's what I'm saying. Even though these are a basic figure, you get these two head sculpts with it. It is all black. And this comes with the green pistols. She comes with 2 green pistols. She comes with the small green forearm weapons and a few some extra hands. And then she also came with this green staff. So plenty of accessories. Now I should go back because these guys came with extra stuff. So this scientist comes with this extra head, purple alien head. Pop it out there real quick. So these figures come with this extra head sculpt, but you're not getting that with all your Hasbro stuff. They're getting skimpier and skimpier. Those also come with this extra piece, some extra hands. Like this would go on. They're gonna have a breathing apparatus come on later. It doesn't come with that, it just comes with that, and then extra hands, and then those holograms I was talking about. So it's got this skull, and then the plugins, you could put that in here. The ports, I mean. So that would go in its forearm port. And talking to his commander. So all these guys come with this, the head, extra hands. The Sentry, the gray one, they come with an actual full helmet with the visor. It's like a canopy, whatever. And so that would go on. So they come with this, and then they also come with an alternate head, like an alien. Alternate alien head. And like I said, I think these are around $25. And if you don't know much about the Four Horsemen Studios, they will put up a pre-order for it's usually about 6 weeks. Buy as many as you want. They don't sell out like Hasbro and all that crap, because when they do the pre-order, it's going to take like 9 months. They're going to charge you up front, but then be like 9 months because they're going to produce all the figures. But what I love about it, you can get as many as you want. If you want to get 200, 500 figures, knock yourself out. With Hasbro, I collect the G.I. Joe Classified, and I cannot get the Code Red Yellow because this sucker's sold out. I'm sure it'll go back up eventually. Those come with extra hands. Those weapons, that rifle, the forearm weapons. And then we'll go ahead and do the High Warden Slog, which this might be my favorite figure ever. And this guy's a beast. Huge. The detail is just ridiculous, and all the sculpting and this stuff. And then he comes with this monitor. It's got a picture of himself. I think the storyline is, he's in bad health or something. He's got to wear this suit. This whole suit and apparatus keeps him alive. So this thing checks all his stats and everything. So you can hold on to that and see how he's doing. This is separate piece, and you can plug it in back here. That came separate. He'll have his wrists will flex, elbows. We got swivel, shoulder. He's so big and bulky, not a ton of articulation. Not a big deal though, and if this guy was really going, he wouldn't be super flexible anyway. No bend in this knee part here. The articulation is going to be in your ankle joint, up here in the hip. And then this little dome just pops right off. See, he's got 2 head sculpts. It's pretty cool and unique how they did this, because as we know, 99% of head sculpts are done with a bald. This is just a big old it doesn't even click in, pretty cool and unique, but just the way they did it. Just pop the new one on. So he's got an angry, yelling, screaming, yelling at all the prisoners, whatever. Then he comes with 2 extra closed fist hands. Great. That's just just the detail in this guy is just remarkable. It's just nuts. All that detail. It's just nuts. The detail is just amazing on these. Okay. So he's the warden of the prison. Now we're going to go to the heroes. And these heroes are actually, in the storyline, they're prisoners. And what this slog guy does is he has, in the 5th lower level of the prison, it's kind of like a gladiatorial fighting, like gladiators. He makes them all fight, and makes a little extra money on the side that way. And then I'm sure we're gonna get more storylines and whatnot. But this first female, we have 2 females in the line. So this first female, her name is Vorga. She comes with this heavy gun weapon with a chain, ammo belt, backpack. Oops, I just lost her shoulder pad. Shoulder guard. She, let's see. Let me get her. Sorry about that. As you guys will notice, I don't edit my videos. I'm lazy. So has this really cool tattoo. In watching the Forestman YouTube channel, they were talking about it's some gang or faction she used to belong to. So we'll learn more about that in the future. It's her backpack. They all have these ports. Cool sculpt, paint job on her. She comes with this heavy gun. This gun is going to come up in another couple figures, and this piece here actually pops off, and you'll see there's 2 other ones. One's got they're like tools, or the one actually in this wave there's just another one, and it's got like a tool on it. A future wave, I think book 2 maybe, there's a miner and it has a drill bit on it, so they're reusing this weapon. It's pretty cool. And then she has she comes with another head sculpt that has a mask sculpted on, like a respirator, and that's all sculpted on. It's one sculpt. And then she's got this shoulder armor for both shoulders, and then she has one set of extra hands. Alright, since we're doing ladies first with the good guys, we'll go to the guy's falling over. We'll go to the next one. Her name is Zareen Spirey. Probably mispronounced it, but she comes with soft goods cape. It's got a button. It's got like her faction symbol on the back. Let's see. And they said those aren't tattoos. That's like her alien race. Those are basically markings they're born with. And then she has an alternate head sculpt that has shorter hair, or it's pulled back in a bun, so it's just a different hairstyle. She has multiple hands. She has a respirator mask that actually is not molded onto the head sculpt, so you can put it on, take it off. So So you're basically getting 3 different looks just with the 2 head sculpts because they have the extra. So then she, I believe, yeah, her hologram image was like this planet. So she came with that. And then she has multiple hands. And then she came with 2 pistols. And she came with a long rifle, like a sniper rifle. And hers has a belt, or a sling, I mean. It's actually fiber, or it's a really nice sling. I have a video where I make slings for the Action Force figures out of jewelry kits and whatnot, and ribbon. This one's really nice. So it's just, you know, these guys would go above and beyond, and this is something Hasbro isn't. You're not going to see these with Hasbro. You know, a sling like this. They're just giving us those warped plastic crappy ones with our new Arctic bats. Everybody's different. Okay. Gotta cut costs where we can. I love supporting these smaller companies anyway. So then we got Oleg Thygar. Now this Oleg Thygar, they actually put 2 versions of him in the first wave. They said it's the first time they've ever done that with the figures, putting 2 versions in the same wave. This dude's a stud. I probably love him because my favorite color is blue. So the 2 versions, they have a Grave Ring version, which is this one. So the Grave Ring is the lower level. That's where they do the battles and the fights. They call it the Grave Ring. The other version of him we're going to see here is the Valkatara version, which I believe is the name of the planet they're on, or something like that. But you'll see here, I'll show you too, and the other version doesn't have these eyes or whatnot here in the middle. He's got something different, so I'm sure there's a story to it. I don't think they've given us all the details on that. This is all from, I think, the mind of, Eric. And you can see the back, tons of sculpting detail. He's got the bare feet. The other figure will have like boots on. He's got this cool weapon. And I mean, this feels like a real chain, but it's very cool. I wouldn't want a piece of this guy. So his other, oh, let me see what this one came with. So I threw all of his accessories from both figures in the same. I got it mixed up, but one of them comes with this weapon, which this rifle's coming with a lot of the figures. Same pistol, they're just painted different colors. He has some different I think he comes with the staff. So he comes with this staff. The top of it looks like the weapon he's wielding. And then he also comes with another staff that's the same staff, but just doesn't have the globe or planet or whatever the thing is at the top. And then Okay, so then the other version of Thygar, they're calling it's the Valkatar. So this version would be like he's a prisoner. This version he's the prisoner. And then I'm assuming this version is, post or pre. So it's got this hologram on it. And then I think one of them came with this hologram. Looks like maybe a ship. And then this version, he's wearing his suit, like his space suit. It's got the dome. So you can put this dome on. It's like, deep space. And you can take this part off. So like I said, with the two different heads, you can tell it's the same guy, but there's just differences. Like this one has this gold jewelry or whatnot, or whatever this is going to end up being. And then you can see like this one has these, I don't know, let's call them antennae coming up. He doesn't hear. But you can see it's the same guy. Just don't know enough of the story of the change and whatnot. And which one, like I don't know if this is, pre-prison or post-prison. But like I said, this one has like boots on. He's fully enclosed in his gear. This is probably pre-prison, because he's wearing, got the same pants on. So let's go with that. Very cool figure. You get two of them, and like I said, they were saying they've never done two of the same in the same wave. So this one also comes with another extra head sculpt that has a this is all one piece. Like he has just a smaller breathing apparatus. And then he also comes with this neck piece. So if you were going to pop this other one on, that's what you'd do, is the smaller one, you'd pop on that extra head piece, so that way he's all enclosed. So they thought of everything, gave us a bunch of different displaying options. So that's another awesome figure of the line, or two. There's two of them. And then next we got the big guy, and this guy's like half giant, the big orc, those huge scales. And then his name's Kragnar. He's got 4 arms. Comes with this blunt forced weapon. These 2 weapons are from Mythic Legions that I just added on. But again, tons of sculpting detail. He's got some scarring. It's cool. I'm going to try to get some small chains to put into these. Like here, this one too. This, and chain him up. That'd be cool display. Put some chains in all these and have him chained up to the wall. His bio says he was like a architect on his home planet. So I'm assuming like the storylines are going to be like these dudes were like, almost kidnapped or petty, something silly, just to get them into this prison and make them fight for money and the corruption of Slog and them. Because it seems like, this guy's like a gentle giant type. But when you're making him fight for his life, he doesn't have a problem taking fools out. Now he comes with an extra head. Just doesn't show his teeth. So it's kind of just like one is chilling. So the one on him, he's baring his teeth, a little more angry. And then he has an extra set of fists. And then he's got two of these pieces here, these scales. And what those are for is if you don't want him having forearms, you can take these out. Oh, they're in there really good. But you'd be able to pop these arms out and then pop this piece in the back there. And then it's like then you would just have the two arms. Sorry, those popped in there pretty good. I thought I could just take them out. And then I forgot the Thygar, one in the spacesuit. He comes with that gun. But see, like I said, it has a tool attachment. Like for drilling, I don't know, what would that be like? Probably busting something up. And then see where the gun belt went, they have a piece glued in there. So they just made it into a tool. And then coming up in another wave, they have this same piece with just a drill bit, like a big drill bit here for a miner. So it's a way to get, reuse out of these. And you can pop these off, they're not glued in. So this will come off, you can interchange them. Maybe they'll make even some other accessories for them in the future, I'm not sure. But yeah, so far, that. And then they came with extra. There was 2 extra hand packs. I did the all-in, of course. This is all the figures. There was a weapons pack. It's got the staff, the sniper rifle, the regular rifle, handguns, the arm ones, and they're just painted up different colors. And then there was a hero's hand pack that had some hands for basically Thygar. And then there was a hand pack that had like the 3 troop builder ones, the engineer, scientist, and sentry. There was 3 different sets of hands for all those. Okay, so then we can do some maybe figure comparisons. I mean, these, if you guys haven't collected Mythic Legions, the Forest and stuff. I mean, I always say 1/12 scale, but they're pretty big. I've got some Star Wars Black Series troopers. This is a shore trooper. I mean, you can see our female here. Now she's, I think, a little bigger than the regular females here. Vorga. So our engineer female, this is probably an average female size, but she's even going to be bigger than the shore trooper. So these are probably more along the lines of NECA, you know, probably 1/10 scale, I guess. Because you can just see the shore trooper. And then yeah, they're pretty good sized. We got here. I got a Marvel Build-A-Figure, so you can see. You know, get this guy out of the way. So they're pretty, just a little smaller than like the Build-A-Figure. So if you got Build-A-Figures, you can kind of, like Mythic Legions, Cosmic Legions, most of their average figures are going to be almost Build-A-Figure size, if you want to think about it that way. Got some Halo, sized up pretty much even with the Halo figure, which is cool. These could be in that Halo. The Halo could be in this world. That's what I was really excited when Forestman Studios was going to go into the cosmic. They're going to go into this alien space, future, whatever, you know, Star Wars realm. I mean, these things, you can put these on shelves with Halo figures, Black Series, some of the Black Series. I mean, some of them they're just gonna, I don't know. I mean, they're aliens. You can throw these on there. They're gonna mix and match with a lot of your space and, you know, your NECA Aliens line, Predator line. These guys would fit right in with that stuff. I mean, it's endless. You don't have to have special, like, oh man, I'm not gonna have all the shelf space. I got all these NECA Aliens, Predators. Man, you could throw him right in there with them. Actually, no, they're buried. But we got now your you know, Marvel Legends and whatnot. They're gonna be a little smaller, but not too bad. I mean, like I said, you can mix and match them. You know, they're going to be the same. I got Mythic Legions. Work there. Where's I got one of those half giants here, so we can put him up. So this is Kragnar, and here's a half giant. So you can see they're similar in scale. That's what this Kragnar guy, he's in scale with them. Boom! Earthquake. I'll have to get a stand for him probably. It's a big boy. It's a lot of weight. Okay, and then let's see. Slog here next to the half giant. Alright, well, probably should cut it off. I mean, I could show other figures and stuff next to him. I'll just do a quick, maybe like a trooper, like a quick classified. I'll show you the G.I. Joe classified Cobra Trooper next to the Sentry, which is like the Cosmic Troopers. So they're going to be a little bigger. Than the Hasbro stuff. But scaling good with, I mean, these Halo are probably, this Halo is a little bit taller, but still work well with them. Yeah, you're into this stuff, it's just gonna be awesome. I'm into the space, aliens, and all that. Let me get a neck of aliens. Hold on. I do have some here. Might as well show them. It's just I didn't get them out. They're kind of buried. So there's like a neck of alien. Alright. Well, everybody, have a great 4th of July weekend. Stay safe. Thanks for watching the video, whoever watches it. Again, just wanted to do something and show off this line because it's awesome. If you still want to get these figures, they're available at retailers like Big Bad Toy Store. If you go to sourcehorseman.com, their website, they'll list all the retailers they have. They have a ton of retailers that sell their stuff, and you can get the Cosmic Legions. They have them on pre-order, so a lot of them are still on there. And check them out. If you just get one, just to see them in hand, they're really, really cool. You won't be disappointed. Again, everybody have a safe 4th of July, and I'll talk to you later.